T20 final.
The winners, West Indies.
Sri Lanka, the new champions.
Carlos Brathwaite, remember the name.
Live the game, love the game.
Babar Azam won the toss. He said we're going to have a bat. That's twice in a row now that Pakistan have decided to bat first. It's unsurprisingly that they're unbeaten and unchanged. They play the same side now, 5 consecutive matches. The side that does change have decided, nope, we are good enough and we're playing excellent cricket. We go again. The left arm spinner comes in. They will want to finish on a high. They've not really performed in Super 12. They had a good game against New Zealand in Dubai, but apart from that, they've been poor. Post up. That's about as wide as he wants to be. Sheen of Sharjah. And the cover drive of Babar Azam. Save your legs, that's 4.
Wasn't a bad length, just maybe slightly an inch or 2 over. Slightly fuller, and that's all Babar needs. Plays it under his eyes, that cover drive, you watch it on a loop, and it still looks good.
Such grace, such timing, just opened the face at the last second, hit it square. Leg side. So the first boundary in that over of the game, 14 for none. Oh, should be gone mid-on. Can he get back? Oh no! Tried to go one hand, couldn't get there.
Babar just trying to force the pace. Almost trying to hit this off the front foot. It was that back of a length, which is a Sharjah length. Just teasing. Sharif going back just maybe a couple of steps away from him always.
He gets that one. He gets that one, and that's a much needed boundary for Pakistan. They've struggled in this power play.
Yeah, just slightly shorter this time around, and Babar Azam pumps it leg side. In a great position off the front foot, he's just flipped it over the top.
Yeah, we often talk about the power play. What's it all about? Overs 1 to 6, no more than 2 fielders are allowed outside that 30-yard circle. They're the dots that you can see there. You're only allowed 2 out in this power play, and it's a good time to bat. Oh yeah, oh yeah. That is huge. That is fast hands. That is out of the ground.
That is Rizwan's zone. He's actually gone to the offside, but the flick of his pads, the shovel leg side is his zone. Slow one, but 2 full. And Rizwan already had made up his mind that anything full is going. And it went a long, long way. 96 meters.
There's the Yorker. And a run-out chance. Good fielding.
Just went full. He's again eyeing the leg side, but this time 2 full. And throw at the stumps well. Oh, yeah, just safe.
Change in the field. Third man comes up now, mid-wicket goes back, so there is the option to go offside. He is more of a leg side player, as we've just seen. Missed out there, be disappointed. Fine leg was up, but a good over. They needed that, Pakistan. 14 from it, 32 for none.
5 dots in it. Yeah! There you got him. Well done. He deserves it for the first over. Never mind that ball. Great joy out there for the Scots.
Fantastic by Hamza. He bowled the first over. I just got a piece of paper that said this is the first time that Scotland haven't taken a wicket in the power play, and the first ball outside of the power play, he finds a little inside edge of Rizwan. Interesting little celebration there, but anytime you get a wicket against the big teams, you'll take them. And Mohammad Rizwan, he's gone for 15 off 19. Pakistan are 35 for 1.
Well, we're all a bit taken aback to see Richie Berrington. He hasn't bowled yet in the tournament.
Golden arm, potentially. Right on medium fast.
It didn't look the most threatening first delivery, did it?
It's just warming up.
Wasn't one to strike fear into the opponent. The answer is anybody can take your wicket, and don't we know that? Might be 2 here. He's picked a gap. He wants to. They've got to go. They do. Run the first one quick. That's the old adage. He'll probably make the second.
Yeah, often the hard work gets done by all the other well-known players, and then all of a sudden someone who you've never played against or come up against comes on. You feel you need to take it on. He can pick up a wicket.
Well, he's all right because he's the 8th ranked all-rounder in the world, so clearly Richie Berrington has done something with the ball in his past. So I'm told, anyway. I can't say I had that bit of information stored.
Could have had a niggle early on in the competition, why we haven't seen him bowl just yet. He's getting a run tonight, though.
Hurry, really got to hurry here. Very difficult at the moment to hit the big shots, which is why they're scampering singles and twos.
Yeah, Scotland have been very good. Well, good lengths. You can see even from that side angle how low the ball is getting and staying. It's not actually getting really up, making it quite difficult for the batters to get under the ball and create any pace.
I think there were a couple of reasons for Babar Azam choosing to bat first. Yes, I think there was something of a let's, you know, practice everything. Let's be ready to bowl with a damp ball if we need to be in a semi-final or final, and understand how batting first works. I think that is a point. But, do you know, I also think he felt this pitch would get lower and lower. And he's got Matthew Hayden on his team, and Matthew Hayden has played a lot of cricket here and is convinced that this is one of the surfaces that does get lower and lower.
Yeah, and he's also got Babar Azam's got a bunch of quicks in his team that you would think that the bouncer is the scary ball, but it's the one that actually stays low that's going to get out a lot of batters in the shorter format.
Yeah, well, no run from it. Well, particularly for you guys, the skiddier quick bowlers, can be a godsend for a low bounce pitch, can't it? 45 for 1. Right, Mark Watt batting back into the attack. You heard Nasser talking about how impressed he'd been by Mark Watt. Oh, that's a biggie. That could be one for the road. One for the road.
Mark Watt opting to bowl from behind the crease on that. And Baba Azam saying, I'll have a bit of you, thank you very much. We used to call that the Freddie long ball. And Baba Azam just hit it for a long ball.
Babar Azam's got this wonderful lag. We go out is a bitter pill to swallow. I guess in hindsight they'll regret not chasing Bangladesh's 80-odd harder than they did. But there was much to admire about the South Africans in the tournament, and I think, Dale, much to look forward to.
Absolutely. And I just felt like they were getting better and better throughout the tournament. Their first game there was a bit of nerves around, but then the next 4 to win 4 on the trot. Yep, 2 and 4 on a trot was a great effort. Temba led his team really well. There was a moment where there was some off-field drama, and they still seem to find their way to win 4 out of 5 games, and unfortunately on the next plane home.
He's picked out the guy twice. Kyle Kutzer is the Scottish captain in that position, and a good fielder, by the way. Hello. Should be caught. Has been. More joy. Excellent from Greaves. Excellent from Scotland.
Yeah, Fakhar Zaman not able to put the previous 2 balls away. Both of them short and wide. Cut them to point, found the fielder, and this time a little bit of pressure. Felt he needed to go for it. It's a long boundary out there, and that's a good catch. Scotland are excited about that.
He watches it right into the buckets, doesn't he? It's a very good catch, safe catch. Difficult out of this sky, and tremendous for Chris Greaves with his wrist spinners, picking up a wicket immediately in the way that he did. Tidy over, good wicket. Fakhar Zaman for 8. It's 59 for 2, and drinks.
Beautifully played and gone for just 4 up until that point. It's 68 for 2.
And the ball on this surface, but the footwork make this extremely easy for Mohammad Hafiz. Skips down the pitch, doesn't try to overhit.
1 for 3. It's a good shot. Oh, well placed too. Baba for 4.
Yeah, push that one through. Chris Greaves, 102 Ks, so pushes it through a little bit faster, but it's leg side. It's a freebie, it's an easy hit. Batter of Babar's class, not going to miss that. Just gets the placement absolutely spot on. Here's 2 sweepers, one just behind square, one at deep mid-wicket.
That's the length he was looking for. It's the length I was looking for.
Hey, it's been a good find for Scotland. Chris Greaves had a player of the match performance against Bangladesh in Oman. Seems like a lifetime ago now for the Scotland players, I bet. Protection leg side. Half a chance. Not the strongest of arms. Hamza at fine legs. Sent it upstairs for a look.
That's grounded behind the pop and crease. I'm ready to make my decision for the big screen.
Made it back. Have to recognize that, yeah, the trump cards here and be right on their game.
Well, last ball, the last over, long hop. I'm just thinking some of the batters in this tournament are going to try and hit that into the stand. Babar Azam quite content to roll his wrists. It's going to be wide. And as a batter who's been in for 40 minutes, faced 32 balls, when you get a short ball like that, when you need to pick up the run rate and up the ante, that ball's got to be sent into the stands. Goes leg side, in the gap, boundary.
He'd been searching, got a couple of opportunities and didn't take them, Babar Azam. Sometimes batters will try and hit the ball harder and harder. For him, though, he's a timer off the ball. Much better stroke, a place stroke, and away it goes for 4. It's through. Nicely done. 2 in a row.
Well, it's classy batting. Mark Watt going for that wide Yorker, which he normally executes pretty well. He's not far off here. This is all in the beauty and the skill of the batter. Cross seam, slams in the Yorker. That's just top class batting.
Yeah, so often you speak of using the pitch. One that's a bit sticky like this one. Yeah, not simple on here. Low bounce, lots hitting the bottom of the bat. Excellent shot. Opens the face of the blade and he lifts it over cover for 4.
It's great batting, but if I'm Scotland, I'm thinking keeper's got to be up to the stumps. Bowling medium pace, can't have the batter shuffling down and getting momentum into the shot. That's a much more difficult shot if the keeper's up to the stumps. Too easy.
It's off your base.
Matthew Cross now, helmet on, up to the sticks. Goes again. Oh, it's lovely timing. It's really beautiful. Excellent work in the deep. Michael Leakes, who's having a good campaign.
Yes, Michael!
Not yet. A bit disappointed it missed out as well, because it's on the hip there, a little bit of bat, and final legs up in the circle. It's away for 4.
You couldn't have asked for a better ball to get a 50. A little leg side, long hop, just tuck it leg side for 1.
Or to up the scoring. First ball of the over, put the bowler under pressure. Missed out. Mohammad Hafiz with a big one. 6 runs.
He made a cracking sound off the blade. Right in the arc. Slow ball. Hafiz picks it, picks the length. Absolutely smokes this. What a beautiful swing of the blade.
Yeah, length pulled back. 2,500 runs to Mohammad Hafiz in T20 internationals. Yeah, appreciated. Fabulous hit. Oh, struck. Oh, yes. That is a shot and a half. Brilliant from Hafiz.
Great position. Gets in a really great position to hit this because it's quite wide. Probably wants to go leg side initially, and brilliant hands. He trusts himself just to get it over the infield. The timing's wonderful. Length ball. That's an unbelievable shot. Full of quality. Hafiz is going nicely here. Striking it just below 160.
It's in the gap, it's in the gap, it'll go for 4 more. The partnership is worth 53 now from just 33 balls. Pakistan cutting loose here.
Yeah, this is dangerous for Scotland. It's a poor ball, it's been a poor over. This is a leg side fully. The placement is superb. Good flick of the wrist. 3 brilliant shots this over. A big 6 mid-wicket. 1 over extra and now flick leg side.
The dot ball in the over. is a length ball that doesn't get to Hafiz, and he tries to cross bat, doesn't make contact. Like that, it gets a wicket, hits the pitch, and that's given out by Rod Tucker, no hesitation. Question is, does he check it? Does he go upstairs? Low the bounce, it's what the discussion is. Will go upstairs.
It doesn't appear to be any bat. Can you just go to Ultra Edge to confirm bat or no bat, please? Throw it through for me, please. Keep going through. It's a flat line, roll it to the pads. If I'm satisfied, no bat involved. Can you go to port tracking when ready, please? Shouts it off, impact in line. Wickets hitting. Rod, you can stay with your original decision of out. Stand by. You're on screen. Signal now.
Rod Tucker spot on. And a wicket that was needed by Scotland. Hafiz for 31. It's 112 for 3.
It's going to be Howzat Tahir to bowl it in. And that little single into the leg side takes him to 50. Another lovely innings. And a remarkable achievement to make 4 50s in a single T20 World Cup. Only 2 other men have done it, and one of them is acting as batting coach to this Pakistan side, Matthew Hayden. He did it in 2007, and of course Virat Kohli in 2014. Hayden, Kohli, Babar Azam, the 3 men to make 4 50s in a single edition of a T20 World Cup. Now Shoaib Malik loves to hit the ball hard and long.
Yeah, especially straight down the ground. We're talking about debuts. 1999 was the first time he played for Pakistan.
At the moment, of course, he'll be very happy to do that. Knock the singles around, get to feel the pitch, the pace of the pitch, and give as much of the strike to Babar Azam as is possible. Down he comes, gets it hard and flat and long enough. Baba with a mighty blow.
The full flow down the ground, it's gone flat, it's gone the distance, but Baba hasn't liked it. He still feels that he should have got underneath it.
That is a 6. I was going to say a problem, but it just kept carrying and made it over the head of the fielder and indeed over the boundary. Shoaib Malik joining in the fun.
He's always been a great player of spin, and his strength is down the ground, so he'd set himself up to hit it straight back over, be it wide mid-off or straight over the bowler's head.
Well, it's been a great burst of activity from the Pakistan batsmen, because at one stage 145, 150 was looking a good score. Now with 3 overs and 2 balls left, 132 on the board, 10 and over gets them to 165. Goes for that Yorker again, thrashes it out to mid-wicket. Does Shoaib Malik. Just started with Scotland in control the first 3 or 4 overs. Mohammad Rizwan 15, Fakhar Zaman 8, and Mohammad Hafiz 31. He's played almost timed it better than Babar, actually. Oh, that's a very good hit. That really is a good hit. He's hit it so flat and so hard. Palmed over by the goalkeeper. But really, it was a good effort, because it was hammered. 17 gone, 139 for 3.
Quick delivery and on flat to that man who just maybe wasn't right back on the fence. It's a valiant effort in the end. Tips it over.
His attack with his wrist spin. That's good thinking. Get it back of a length. Settle for the single. Damage limitation now the job for Scotland.
It's gone flat, it's gone quickly. Yeah, difficult effort, but maybe had maybe a yard or to that rope.
Oh, there back he comes, got to go, really got the skates on, makes it. I've seen some very good running between the wickets from the Pakistan captain. In fact, in the early stage of the innings, he was by no means at his most fluent, and he was scampering singles, pushing for twos. He looks very fit, and I think it's an aspect of the Pakistan side that shouldn't be underestimated. No, he hasn't got that one at all. Not at all. He is out, caught at mid-on. And Chris Greaves has a wicket that he'll long remember.
It's back of a length, it's short of a length. If you're going to just short at Sharjah. So you almost think that it is too short and this should go out of the park, but never quite arrives or skids on sometimes. And that's why Barber mistimed it. That's a big wicket. You get the #1 pair out. Babar Azam 66, 142 for 4.
Shoaib Malik is on strike as he found the gap, sprinting fielder out at mid-wicket. Make sure that it's only a couple, but this Asif Ali, I mean, he's something else. He's hit 7 sixes in 19 balls in this tournament. Quick bit of maths. What's that? That's 7. That's a 6 every 2 3/4 balls, isn't it? 2.7 balls. Yeah, it is. Certainly one. Is it 2? Yeah, they come back for 2. Nicely done. Just take the pace off it, soften the hands, knock it into the gap.
It's been good back of a length all throughout this over. Barber trying to hit it out of the park, no timing. All 5 deliveries that he's bowled this over is just been short or back of a length. So he wants to finish off with that same length. Doesn't want to float one up.
That was an I got Babar Azam out smile, wasn't it? Finn Sharif coming back into the attack. And he's bowled that full ball again. It is difficult for a bowler, you know, you're so trained not to bowl short. So you have to work on this back of a length, this pitch hitting length. And when you over pitch, you open up an avenue for the batsman that you needn't. Interesting discipline. Certainly 1, and back they come for 2. I mentioned Asif Ali's 6-hitting ability. Here's the coach, Matthew Hayden, on the subject.
As a coach of a batter, you can't coach power. And he has power in his hands, power in his batting position, and he has a mindset which is free.
Mindset which is free. That is almost more important, I think, than anything else. But this is Shoaib Malik on strike. That's why you can't overpitch, because it costs you 6.
That brings up the 150. Shoaib Malik just sitting back in the crease, as is the way of the modern cricketer. But again, the default from the faster man is to pitch the ball up. It's a slow one, but it's too full. And that's always going to disappear.
Well, this is wonderfully entertaining cricket, and mainly back. And he just blisters it down the ground, does he? He does. That is in itself a marvellous shot. This is quite an innings from Shoaib Malik. And Pakistan seem to be pulling away. I think it's definitely a 6. It's Greaves to bowl the final over. Well, there might be 2 in this as well. Can they come back? They do. They really have run well. I've mentioned that a few times.
Again, just too full. Shoaib Malik down the ground, inside half of the bat. He hasn't nailed it completely. Just looks up as if to say, not got the middle of the bat, but it still went the distance, still went flat.
Intrigue indeed. Into the pitch he goes. Down the ground he goes off a good length. This is clever bowling from Greaves.
Yeah, the battle now with Shoaib Malik. Shoaib Malik will be expecting that short of a length delivery. Will he just stay back and make sure that he has all the power generated with a pull shot? Or does he back himself to actually run at Greaves?
Back, I reckon. Stay back, I think. Let's see. Stay back he does, and away it flies. Into the people who celebrate with gusto.
And it does play spin exceptionally well. He's short, he's watching it, and he's smashing it. He's not going to miss out because he's expecting that from the leg spinner.
Doesn't matter how old you are, we've just seen that from Mohammad Hafiz and Shoaib Malik. If you've still got an eye for a ball, you can pump it. Back he goes again, gives that a good smack out to square leg. This is thrilling cricket. 176 for 4 now. Pakistan, who stagnated at the beginning, are flying.
Yeah, the pull shot again, this time flat, but in the gap. Didn't get the elevation, but got the gap in the outfield leg side. Shoaib Malik going, and boy, is he going 42 of just 16.
There were going to be 2 arms raised again here. It's an onslaught. It's brilliant. It's entertainment writ large across the Sharjah sky. So 1 ball remains. The brave Chris Greaves has suddenly taken a pasting. Oh, such is the pressure of the moment.
Yeah, where does he hide it now? He's gone short, he's been pumped, he's gone full, he's been pumped.
Oh, he goes short. He goes short. He pays the heaviest price. One of the great finishes to an innings. An array of strokes, enormous power, fabulous fun. Shoaib Malik is the man. Here, I can't tell you. He threw his right side at that, spun round as he hit it.
Will he get any swing with this new white ball? No, going down, sneaking down on the angle. It's up and it's over. Good start. Mid-off was on the edge. Mid-off didn't see it. For a second he was interested. Munzi away with the boundary. I don't think Barber saw it.
It was a slower ball. So Munzi does well just to check his stroke. Rolling the fingers. Doesn't try to over it. Doesn't hit that many down the ground, George Munzi. Likes to go square leg and over deep mid-wicket. It's a good shot. Really nice stroke.
Well, he set the tone twice in this tournament against India, when he got the wickets of Rohit and Rahul, and against New Zealand on this ground. Some swing on that occasion, but when it stopped swinging, he dragged his length back. Started with a maiden. This time it does find Barber at mid-off, so a boundary and a wide in the over. It's 5 for none. Use your bat.
And be very wary going back.
So difficult because you sort of see a left arm spinner, but he uses that finger, he flicks it off that finger like an arm ball, skids on. And again, good take. Nearly 100k that. Get forward. Staying back is dangerous. Get forward, try and hit him back where he came from. That's good batting, excellent batting. Much better on the front foot.
Nice stroke by the captain, Kyle Kurtzer, who likes going through and over the offside. Very strong area for the skipper. It's a half volley. It's a hit me ball, really. Kurtzer commits to it nicely. Good execution.
It's good, it really is. Kurtzer trying to give himself some room, trying to use his power play, and Imad Wasim giving him no room. One boundary for each opener. It's interesting what you say, Niall, about the power play, because generally before the tournament everyone said you have to use the power play, but you're right. Say here in Sharjah in particular, you see the power play regulations there on screen. Has been harder. That new ball seems to have skidded a bit. Batters have found it hard to hit through the line. A lot of sides have caught up. Saw that with South Africa yesterday. England have done it well. Butler's done it brilliantly against Sri Lanka.
The problem for Scotland, 2 or 3 games in the Super 12 stage, they've been almost out of the game by the end of the power play. Too many wickets down. Munzi, though, he might fancy this short side, leg side.
Yeah, you'd argue hitting with the spin, but I can't see there's going to be much spin. Anything, you'd want to slip in for the outside edge with the ball that drifts away and across the left-hander. Darts one in, bowls it into the surface, gets out of the over. It's 11 for none. Toe end of the bat. Does it get over mid-wicket? It does. Could change that. Just a slightly slower delivery. 127k, the bouncer, and then the change of pace full. And it nearly did for Kurtzer.
Well, exactly the same as the previous game against India. Kyle Kurtzer got off to a decent start, then got a slow ball and just chipped it straight in the air.
Gives himself room. It's a good shot. That'll get through. That'll go away for 4. Excellent shot from Munzi.
Very nice shot, George Munzi. Hit the previous boundary over the top this time. Takes it off middle stump. Excellent shot. Good footwork. Gives himself a little bit of room, a little bit of width to work with. Oh, good stroke, good play. George Munzi getting going early again. Another good start.
And again, he followed him this time. He learnt from his mistake. I was going to say, I was surprised Afridi when he saw Munzi give himself some room. Doesn't just follow him, and he did there perfectly. He goes early, Munzi. He's telling you what he's doing. And this time, Afridi said, you're not doing that again. I'm not going to give you any room. Keep an eye on the dew as well. Another reason I reckon Pakistan wanted to bat first, just to get used to the dew and bowling with a wet ball. Finds mid-off on this occasion. Babar Azam does the fielding. It's 19 for none.
Bowled him, he's done it. Hassan Ali and it wasn't Carl Kutz's easiest innings. I won't say he'll be relieved, but he has to go. 9 he's made, and it's 23 for 1.
Yeah, another great change of pace by Hassan Ali. See him opening his fingers there a little bit. Goes with the off-cutter. Carl Kutzer completely foxed, and this is the 6th time out of his last 7 innings he's been bowled. Fantastic bowling that by Hassan Ali. Carl Kutzer, he's gone for 9 of 16. Scotland lose their wicket, their first wicket. They are 23 for 1.
Yes, he made an impression a while back in South Africa, didn't he? Playing in a test series that Pakistan lost, but he was a stand-up. Must have been about 3 years ago.
Yeah, him and Babar Azam came out there. They were just fantastic, you know.
Well, yeah. Right, the rate is now over 12 and over. Munsey has 12 from 20 balls, which is uncharacteristic. Gosh, how didn't that bowl in? Shadab simply can't believe it.
It's like the googly, and that's shaved leg stump. Very, very close.
That's a move that he's made a lot in this innings, but he hasn't played his... Well, he's had one attempt at his famous reverse sweep, for which he's so well known.
The current rate only 4.1, and that was Scotland's lowest power play and the lowest power play score that we've seen at Sharjah. I think it was 26.
Ought to be a couple. I think they come back here, don't they? Yeah, they do. 7 gone now. It's 30 for 1. The attack. He's very hard to score off. Bowls the ball quickly. Doesn't really spin it, and it's not really holding in the surface. He's just hurrying it on. He's accurate. He likes to think ahead of the batsman. Will Mumsy go with a reverse? No, he won't. Oh, it's a call of wide against the bowler.
It's kind of clever bowling. That's just first one a little bit quicker and straighter, and then the next one just throwing it a little bit wider, wanting Mumsy to drag it to the leg side.
And now wide down the leg side, so very unusual that for Imad Wasim. Now they've really done their homework here, Pakistan. There are 4 fielders in position for the sweeps, reverse and orthodox, 2 leg side, 2 offside. Bowls it off that front finger, and that's probably why he lost control of that. But that they understand where George Munsey is strong.
Yeah, the stats say that George Munsey likes to play the reverse sweep 1 in every 3 balls. So,
and that's interesting. He's been out there 23 and only had 1 crack at it.
Yeah, I saw him the other night when he tried it against Ashwin. He missed the first one, and then I thought maybe the next one he would stand still, but the next ball he went at it again, hit that one for 4. But tonight we haven't seen it come out as much.
Really is very hard to play this guy. He just tends, I'm not saying he does it every time, but he tends to bowl it fast and flat, and from wide on the crease, in at middle and leg in the power play, and then when the field's back, he tends to give it a little more air and try to spin it a touch more.
Yeah, he tucks you up nicely, bowls it quick, wide of the crease, tucks you up, and then when he feels like you need to take a shot on, he'll bowl it a bit slower.
Yep.
He'll just toss it up a little bit and try and entice you to go at the boundary and get caught somewhere.
It's almost like having 2 bowlers at your disposal for Babar Azam.
He'd be a good fisherman. He knows how to target the...
Throw that bait.
That's correct.
And there's an example of it. So he's bowled a couple of balls over 100 Ks. That was 94. We've got a couple of extra balls in this over. If it feels like a long over, that's because it is. We've still got one to come. 2 wides, of course. Rate now more than 12.5. That is a run out. That is so unlucky. Very casual from Imad Wasim, but he knew, the umpire knew, worst of all, Matt Cross knew.
This has to be one of the worst ways of getting out in cricket. Run out at the bowler's end. Imad Wasim just getting a little finger on it. Finding the batsman short of his crease. Matthew Cross, that's the end of his short innings. 5 off 8. Scotland are 36 for 2.
Intaka.
Catch it!
Out. Skews off the edge of the bat. And the break has done it for Pakistan. It's done for Munzi.
Well, that was a tame ending to what must be said as a very, very tame innings. George Munzi never gets going. First ball after drinks, thick outside edge, slice, a simple catch. Easy as you like for Harris Rauf, and Shadab's got a wicket. George Munzi, slow walk off for 17. Scotland, 41 for 3.
Oh, it's gone. Off the pads into the stumps. And it's 2 for Shadab.
Yeah, he pushes this one through. 95 Ks. Out the back of the hand. Clever bowling. Pad onto top of middle. Totally outfoxed, bemused, as all the Scotland batters have been. Excellent from Shadab, excellent from Pakistan. Dylan Budge in for this game, out for a duck. 41 for 4.
Shot. Beautifully played. Berrington with a boundary.
50 up with that shot, nice shot. Scotland need to throw a few punches here. You're going to go down swinging. On a playing home tomorrow, leave nothing in the tank. A nice shot, Richie Berrington, who played well in the round 1 in Oman.
There are many smiles. It's a good old-fashioned Mo for 4. 59 for 4.
Swats it.
Shot. In the gap. It's gone for 4.
First boundary for Michael Leask. Freebie, really big juicy full toss, and he's in good form. Just places it nicely. Never tried to hit it for 6, knew exactly where the field were. A big gap between that man at long on and deep mid.
Shot. Top shot from Leask, 4 runs.
Yeah, very nice, Michael Leask. Swats it away. It's good connection. Does well to get it so straight. Gets a long way in front of point. Sweeper is quite square, and rightly so.
Nothing to lose. Hit some boundaries. That'll do. Doesn't matter how they come off the outside edge. They've got some fans here. Give them something to cheer.
Yeah, go down swinging and swing as hard as you can. Ensure Freedy with pace. The outside edge flies away, so pace does fly away if there's connection.
Gone. Full straight into the stumps. Scotland 5 down.
gave himself room. But in the end, it was too much space and too much room, I suspect. Bit of angle away from the bat. Yeah, just too much space. Crashes into the stumps. Shaheen Shah Afridi straight, and he strikes. Least 14, it's 87 for 5.
Leg side, that should go away for 4. It does.
Yeah, just angling down leg, helped on its way. It's a good shot.
Slower ball, hit leg side between the two fielders. And eventually they gather it in. 2 off the last ball, 97 for 5. That's hit nicely, and that's hit all the way for 6. Berrington is playing beautifully here. He moves to 47.
Pick the slow one straight away. And that has hit dead center of that big bat. Rolling his fingers over it and being absolutely smoked down the ground. Just waited for it and smash.
Yeah, there was too much of a signal there from Hassan Ali. Split his fingers early and you could see it. And it was also right in the slot. If you're going to bowl that slower ball, you've got to get it wider. And will he get it over? He does. 50. That's really well played from Richie Berrington. Something to smile about in Super 12 cricket for Scotland. And definitely for him, he's played really well. 51 in just 34 deliveries, 108 for 5. Slower ball, chips straight up in the air. Babar Azam takes the easiest of catches. That's excellent bowling. The variations there, spot on. Only thing they're going to check is a no ball, and the Pakistan fans will stop smiling and cheering now. It is a no ball, it's a free hit. Just overstretching with the slower ball. You can do that with the slower ball, just the delay in releasing it, and that front foot goes over the line. So free hit. Dragged on to off stump. Scotland lose their 6th to 114 for 6.
And back to pace on, just outside off. Length delivery. The inside edge, the drag on. You see so many in Sharjah. And this certainly won't be the last. Or a stroke with the wicket. Greaves out for 414 for 6.
So the last ball, last legal delivery for Scotland in this year's Men's World T20. And it's hit to mid-off. Mark Watt will take the single, and they will progress to 117, and Pakistan will progress to the knockout stages. They are unbeaten. They have played 5, they have won 5. They are very difficult to beat in these conditions. Really professional performance, really disciplined, well led by their skipper. Team effort. Summary of today's game, this evening's game. Pakistan 189 for 4 with runs for Babar and Malik, and Scotland 117 for 6. Pakistan win by 72 runs.